Hello, everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Divination Wednesday. We read cards, charms, wellness runes, witches' runes. We might even do a little astrology today. It's up to the spirits and you to decide what will be your reading. Thank you again for joining us. If you would be so kind as to take this time to share out this video and leave a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll be with you shortly. I'm yapping. The sound is off. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming in. I hope everybody is well. Hi, love. How are you? Hey, Gothic sis. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. I sent out my normal notifications, but I realized Miss Sherry sis went live. And I even went live later. I usually go at 6, but I went at 6:30. But it is what it is. We'll have only a few of us. I got very busy today. I was crafting my little heart out, trying to keep myself busy, doing tons of video editing from all the crafting I did. So that was my day. What did you guys do? Anything fun and exciting? I wish, still feeling rough. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So long. You haven't been feeling well, honey. My churro said I buggered my right shoulder when I fell. Oh. Hmm. Yep. That the falls are the worst. I'm okay. Did work out. Well, that's good. Yeah, when you fall and you hit something the wrong way, it's the worst, and it takes forever. It's true to go away. Let me tell you, I did that thing to my back 2 years later. It's not better. It's worse. I think. So I understand. So yep. He was impressed by how I managed to fall on both left and right sides at the same. You just went pow. I'm not stopping myself. I'm just going with it. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I would have managed to fall and fall everywhere. Hi, Evie love. I hope you're well, sweetheart. I'm just killing it on the June's journey. I upset everything, but shoulders are the worst. Yeah. Yep, because that's what you used to try to stop yourself, didn't you? Your elbows, and then that it like compresses your shoulders, right? I'm really good, thank you. That's great, Evie. So while we're just waiting for a few more people, you want to see the crafts that I made? Do you want to see? Let's see if I could turn you around. Well, if you're a member of the channel, I think that most of you saw if you went there. But if you're not a member, I will show you. I will show you. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Maybe I'll show you. If I could get the darn. Oh, here we go. If I could see. Ah, look at the little Nomi I made. Isn't he cute? Yes. He's so cute. I love him. He's out of a dollar store ceramic mushroom. Oh, I made these mushroom guys. This is my little fairy place for the fairies. Hi, Jen. My plants are growing. Oh, I put another little, I hit another little fairy like place here. And oh, there's more here. And this is, I found this in the garbage. It was like on a big piece of wood, like with glass, like I guess you would put a candle in, but it was all broken. The wood was all falling apart. But I got this part off, threw the rest away, and I put like this fabric and some bling and some fairy lights in it. And so I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna like put it yet. I just kind of put it there for now because it was still like I put the spray so it wouldn't get like rusty. So I was working on that today. That's what I was doing. Um, yeah. So, and the plants, we're always planting. These guys are coming up. These guys, look how nice the tomatoes are looking. These are coming up. They're kissing each other. I don't know. ah, this started to peek through. And these guys, you can't see, but they are coming up. This guy peeked out. This guy peeked out today. So we have nothing in this one yet. And nothing in this one. Look, little tiny guy. I see him. Choo-choo. And then what I really thought was just this topsoil wouldn't be enough for the pumpkins and everything I did. But look at them. They're coming up. So we may have pumpkin and squash. I don't know. Even these started coming up today. So yeah. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. Planting, that's what I spend most of my time doing. Here's some tomatoes. But anyway, this one has a little tomato on it. But it's not like, I don't know. It won't stay up. But anyway, so I did another craft, but it's inside. I did another fairy jar, but a little different this time. Anyway, so yeah, that's that's what I've been up to. That's it. Okay. Settings. Let's see if we can turn you around again. Camera. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, I did a lot of work on the garden. So this year I dug out those spots and put the bricks, so like a raised bed they call. Oh my god, that killed my back. It took me 3 days, one for each. But I did it, and then I'm like, oh, this is like mud where, like, even though nobody's ever planted in it before, why I plant mostly everything in the buckets and stuff that I find, because like I went treasure hunting, garbage picking, and I found some more, so I'll plant the other ones in there. I found this. Yeah, when I go garbage, whatever I could plant in, I grab it, buckets, whatever. I drill holes on the bottom, put the dirt in and go with myself. I don't think I bought any of these. Maybe one from the dollar store, one or two from the dollar store. Hey, PPR, but the rest all came from garbage hunting, treasure hunting. I will start the lay for the pendulums and stuff this week and a little. Okay. Alrighty. Hope that there wasn't something in my house that fell. Anyway, I I didn't bring out too much, guys. My one of my childhood friends' moms passed away on Monday, so I've been a little out of sorts, and all I've wanted to do was like craft and be lazy. So even today, I was like, but I never disappoint. So yeah, I said no, go live, make coffee. There's coffee and peaches for the spirit guides. That's what I put out. But I didn't bring like too much stuff out. I got the witches runes, both the decks of cards that I made, and chips. Yay, which is fun. And that's all the divination I'm using today, unless of course you guys want yes or no questions. We could ask Sarah too. If you have a specific question you want to know the answer to, just yes or no, we could do that too. Whatever you like. But we have the easy stuff today. So that's smart and creative. Sorry for. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. There was me and three friends that grew up. We were all a few months apart in age. Um, we were all born on the same block, a few houses this way, a few houses, but all like in a little cluster. And of course, so we were like best friends until, everybody started moving away. But we didn't move so far, so we kept coming back to visit. We just moved on the other side of the highway so we can come over the bridge and come visit. So it wasn't a big deal. Like we didn't go too far. But anyway. So yeah, so first my mom passed. Well, first all the dads went in succession. Like so all the dads went. Then, each of the moms are now starting to go. So geez, I think there's only two moms left. So yeah, like when you grow up, you're at their houses and everything. So like their moms are your moms, like, so it's terrible. Anyway, I know no one could live forever, but I just think, hey Scott, how are you? I just think like the moms, especially, all moms should live until they're 80. And then they could go after they've seen the grandkids and everything. Then bye. Hi, Siri sis. Thank you for dropping by. Siri. Carrie. Nope. I had Siri in my head this time. It reminds me of my aunt. That's why. My aunt her son gave her his old iPhone. My aunt, who can't work technology to save her life. Love her to death, but she can't. So anyway, she was always losing her phone. So he put the Siri on it, And so she says, oh, I can't find the phone. She goes, Siri, where are you? And Siri goes, uh-huh. And I'm like, what the hell? I don't know anything about this. I don't have no iPhones, Apples, nothing. So I'm like, I wonder if my phone could do that because that would be helpful. But I always have my phone like on vibrate because of the videos and everything. And I said, my luck, Siri can't talk on vibrate, probably. I don't know. Can she? Does anybody know this? Anyway, she goes, uh-huh. And then my aunt's like, what's the time, Siri? And she just asked her everything. What's the weather? Siri, what's the weather going to be tomorrow? Like anything she wants to know. Siri! And she yells at the poor thing. Hi, Tina, sis. How are you? So, yeah. So, I said to you guys that for anybody who wasn't here, I have today, I didn't take out much. Got sidetracked because, one of my friend's mothers passed away. So I only got my 2 deck of cards out, witches runes and the chips. So because I wanted to make sure if you guys needed a reading, we'd have one for you. I also of course have the pendulum for yes or no questions. So coffee, yes, coffee. That's why you get the chip installed, so you can think where it is. I'm not getting no. You mean chip in like you install a chip in you and then the phone can find you, or what? What are you saying? I don't want any chip. I don't want the phone to. I don't want none of that stuff. Absolutely none. Tina. Okay, Jen. Um, no, I want none of that. Yeah, Elon Musk wants that, but not me. Okay, Carrie. No. Mm-mm. Elon Musk can find himself with all the technology he has, but not me. That's the mark of the beast. Nope, not for me. Yeah. Mm-mm. Put a chip in there. The government will find you anywhere you go. Mm-mm. I don't even like I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day. I had like a big fight with my sister. Sometimes these things happen. But I just, you know, now my mother passed away, so I don't know. My daughter moved away with she has my grandson, but she's in Indiana. I have my son here. I don't have too much family. Everybody's far, and we really don't stay in touch, right? But I was thinking the other day, I was like, after we had this fight, I go, I cannot be related to her. I cannot, Evie. I gotcha. Um, I can't. And I was like, I really need to have a DNA test done so I could prove we're not related just for my own self, right? And then I stopped myself and I said, no, I can't because I'm not giving a third party, a first party, or anybody else my DNA. I don't trust them with it. So, I guess the doctors have taken blood and stuff to test, but who knows if they kept it, but I'd say they didn't. Um, so but I never like gave DNA. And I'm like, no, 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 I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I don't care. And then I thought to myself too, well, what if she really is related to me? Then be upset. At least now I have like that out. Like I don't think she's related to me. That's how that goes. All right, we have Tina, Jen, Kerry, and Evie. Is there anyone else for a reading? I heard about the guy who had it put in his head. Oh no, why? I remember that movie that they put a chip and they put something, I don't know, it was a scam bar, right? On your wrist and it had your money and everything. And if you ran out of money or time or you weren't where you were supposed to be, you would die instantly. It would kill you. Like I was like, no, what the hell is going on? I don't remember what that movie is, but I remember it was so sad. Like if you were poor, like the poor people would really get it. Like she was coming on the bus and I guess she didn't have enough money for the bus or something. She ran out of money. And once you get to zero and yet nobody, like, cause somebody could give you a little money or something, but Oh my God. So the son was running to try to get to her, and she died like he was a few steps away. Nah, no, no. You can get it done and then request it to be destroyed. No. Mm-mm. Medical reasons, but no thanks. Oh my God, I seen that. It was crazy. Right? Right, Carrie? Like that was a crazy movie. That movie did predict the happenings in the future. Yeah, yeah. No. Mm-mm. I have to come chase me. And people think I'm crazy because they're like, oh, you don't get vaccinations, you don't do this, you don't do that. I go, look, one time I got the flu shot. I got the flu, I almost died. I don't do that anymore. I don't get none of those shots because I don't know what the hell's in them, right? Um, whatever shots they gave me when I was younger, I can't do anything about. My mother gave them to me so I could go to school, right? And like even like now, from I don't know, a few years ago only, the FDA finally said no. There's too much lead in the chickenpox, vaccination. You have to change it. Like back when they made the chickenpox vaccination, right? Nah, it wasn't a big deal. You put lead in it, the 20s, whatever it was, 30s, whenever they made that. Now they're like, oh my God, no, you can't. So you don't know. You don't know what's in them. It might have been okay when they made it. It's not okay now, like, no, no, don't do that. So you're human, you're a human being. You can choose what you want to put in your body. Yeah. So, so yeah, like, but some people get like upset, like, oh my God. And I'm like, look, that it's whatever. It's my choice. um, I have the Google Dot. Sometimes it'll be talking to my kids, and all of a sudden the Google Dot says, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you repeat that? I answer, fuck off. I wasn't talking to you. Stop listening. Yep. I don't have any of those. Like those, my sister has that other thing. What do you call it? The Google Home Assistant. And she's like, "Oh, what's it? Turn on the radio." No, get lazy ass. Go turn on the radio yourself. Set your own alarm clock. What is the world coming to? No, no, I don't have none of that. Nope. My work wants us to put a watch on for health and fitness reasons. Are you kidding me? All the reasons they said are no way. Then they know what you are doing even when you're yeah. So if you sit down for a second to pee, they're gonna be like, her heartbeat went down. What is she doing? She's sleeping, she's resting. What's going on? Right? Google does that sometimes. I tell it to be quiet. Yeah. Mm-mm. All right, we'll do some readings. So hello to all the lurkers, by the way. um so Tina's first. I didn't bring out they'll be mad at me. I didn't bring out the lights. That's okay. Ash. Okay. What would you like, sweetheart? The chips? Sure. All right, Tina. We're gonna do chips for you from Ash. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I like the AIs only to draw pictures, but even that sometimes they can't get it right. You ask, I was like, ask them like, okay, I want you to draw a woman, but from afar, so you could see the whole, the whole thing. Draw a woman far away. Draw, Yes, Scott. Martin. But it can't get it right. Sorry, I'm back. Had to put the daughter's on there. That's okay, honey. Do you want a reading, Gothic? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let's make sure because they kind of rolled. Those are the numbers. Yeah. Okay, we got it. Hey, Cassie love. Gothic. Okay. Lilith. Okay. So here we go for Tina. The first one you got is number 5, the candle. Number 5. The candle. A friend who you may not yet know will bring you a solution to a long-held worry. They will make a big difference in your life. Ooh, that's nice. Then the next one is 8. You got the swan. The swan. The swan. Others may belittle an accomplishment of yours. Try not to take it personal. They see only the results and not the hard work beneath the surface. Know your own worth. And then you got the umbrella, number 9, 8 and 9. The umbrella. A quarrel approaches. Unless hastily mended, it may spell the end of a long-time friendship. You must decide whether it's worth the loss. Then you got the seashell, number 24, the seashell. 24, the shell. A sudden change will be made to your plans, turning you from your path. Try not to be disappointed. It's for the best. Ooh, maybe a turn, maybe something spiritually different, huh? And number 28 is the thimble. You got the thimble. A new acquaintance influences your future, at least in the short term. Oh, this is this person you didn't meet yet. You may find them strange at first, but take a second look before forming an opinion on them. And then you got the apple, number 36, the apple. Hey, Kim. The apple, an act of kindness you performed a long time ago, is remembered fondly by its recipient. Even now, you may find that it bears fruit. Thank you, Ash. Yes, of course. Coffee and peaches. Well, if they go together or not. Coffee doesn't go with peaches, apparently, guys. I don't know. Coffee goes with everything for me, but you know. That's just me. I hope that made sense to you, Cassie. Did I miss anybody? I saw that. Okay, Gothic. I have a 450-mile trip. The truck Tuesday, so bed early for me. Oh, Tuesday or Thursday? Oh, Thursday. That's okay, sis. You could be a little late. Jen. Okay, Lark. Witch's rooms? Okay. So for you, Jen, it's going to be witch's rooms. Let's see what we got. Witch's rooms. Thanks, sis. Wonder who it is. And yes, it makes sense. Yes, well, could even be a doctor that makes a change in your life, yeah? Okay. I don't know, I just made this. Good? No, okay. All right, Lark, let's see what we got for Jen. Okay, so let's do the first you got is the I always mix up my pictures. I think this is the star. Because the sun, I think, has a circle. Oh, yeah. So the first one is the star. there's the star. The star is a green light to go after anything you want. Finding life's purpose, being an inspiration for others, being yourself, um, freedom, acceptance of who you are, vitality, and health. The planet is solar plex, and the element is fire, and it's for the 4 seasons. Night, Scott. Um, I'll do your reading, and I'll try to put in the comments the time. Okay. Then we got the female. The female. So the female is like Mother Earth, nurturing, healing, creative, just traditional female abilities and characteristics. It stands for the home, and it's like the planet Earth, the elements earth and water, and the season is summer for the female. And then you got the eye. The eye. Lifting the veil, visions, realization and wisdom, magical psychic workings for spell work and protection, things unseen, seeking beauty when no one else can, blindly ignoring something. So it says to open your eyes. You don't have it with the sun, so that's good. The planet is Mars, the element is Earth, and it's midsummer. And then you got the harvest. The harvest is always a nice one. So growth, prosperity, health, good fortune. It's not with any bad runes, so it's good. The planet's Jupiter, the element's Earth, the season's Astra. And then, of course, you got the black rune and the blank rune. Only you, Jen. So the black rune is endings, a departure, pain, a loss, maybe scrutiny, something scarce in short supply or lacking something, in need of something. It's never alone, so whatever it's next to, it's usually what it is. So it's next to the blank rune, which is a signal that there has been some complication with your divination. It hints that you were misinformed, or the answer that you're truly seeking may be unknowable at the current time. So maybe it's an invitation to like meditate, or wait, so you have more information. It's associated with faith. And if you had a certain question in mind, it's telling you it's not the time for you to know that question, for you to know that answer. And the planet's Jupiter, the element's wood, and it's spring. That was your reading, Jen, and I hope it made sense. Thank you, Lark. That's Jen. Oof. I should have brought the other chair. I found this chair. Yes, totally. Right. I found this. Maybe I will, so I have it back. Let me grab it. I found, yes, I told you I went treasure hunting, garbage picking. Anyway, I found this plastic chair, and I'm like, this is good. Hey, cute kitty, how are you? For the backyard, because the metal ones, if you put them in the dirt, they sink and they kind of bend. And I was like, the metal ones were expensive, and I ended up throwing 2 out of the 4 out because they were bent. So I found these great plastic ones in the garbage. Ha! I'm gonna be a little shorter now, I think, but that's okay. Oh, and I'm in a hole. That's not good. There we go. I'm not in the hole and I have a back. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Dealing with the heat all week. You know what? It was so hot during the day yesterday, and today a little bit, but not as bad as yesterday. Um, but like now, it's such a gorgeous breeze that I just was like, I have to be outside, you know. And I positioned my chairs like so across the way. You see my chair there and my table. That's my morning nook where I have my coffee because there's no sun there. And then after 4, I could sit here and like after 3, I could sit over there. So there's a time between 11 and 3 where basically the whole place is sun and you just can't, like, you'll die back here unless you sit on the side of the house, where you can't see anything. You're just like sitting outside looking at the neighbor's wall, but at least you're not dying. But so all right, Carrie. Carrie. Oh, we have blue in that. Oh, yeah. Which color? Blue? Okay. Hey, Carrie, you're going to get a deck of cards that I made. If anybody else who came in wants a reading, let me know. I guess this one's for you because it came out right away. Hey, Rosebud Permissions. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you to all the members. Tina's in here. She's a member. Gothic's a member. Rosebud's a member. That's what we got. That's what we got. Okay, hey, Carrie, this is for you. So the first one you got is the cake. The cake, which fell out right away. So cake typically relates to good luck, peace of mind, and all things in moderation. Cake relieves stress and helps you to heal your mind. This piece of cake comes to you in a positive light, to shine its sprinkles on the people in your life and to spread icings on the values you hold dearest. Ooh, that's nice. Then you got the Ace of Stressed. The spiritual meaning behind stress, struggles, and upheaval is, in simple terms, evolve or die. You're here to learn and to make an impact. So acknowledge your difficulties, master your circumstances, and take what life throws at you. All life forms must adapt to an ever-changing environment, like it or not. Every lesson is given for you to master. Yeah, sometimes we gotta do things we don't like. The avocado of stress. Are you stressed, Carrie? The avocado of stress. When avocados appear, you are in a fertile time of new beginnings and adventures on both the conscious and unconscious level. Our dreams become more vivid and direct, while our waking life brings new encounters and opportunities that inspire us to act. Be like an avocado. Give happiness, spread happiness and joy, and sacrifice for others' happiness. Then you got the coffee of stress. The coffee of stress. The universe is trying to give you a wake-up call. The divine is trying to get your attention, to get you back on track, or to stop you from being a little lackadaisical right now. It also can be a call to awake and put your strength on. It can represent the process of seeking and finding the truth, or a journey towards self-discovery. Ooh, and then you got the Christmas star. The Christmas star symbolizes Bethlehem. The 5 points stand for the 5 wounds of Christ. The star is a heavenly sign of a prophecy fulfilled long ago, and the shining hope for humanity. This star is a beacon of hope shining to show you the way. It's a twinkle of positivity, happiness, and renewal. Ooh! Spills coffee on my dress, a form of coffee stress. Yes, that would be. And dress and stress rhyme. Thank you, Belinda. Carrie, I hope that made sense to you. Okay. I'll have a sip. I'm like, I'll have a cigarette, but oh, 2 of them because I couldn't find the other one, which was in my purse. So I made another one where I make my cigarettes and put it in. Thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart. Evie's gonna be next. I'm just gonna light my cigarette, guys. You know, can't show that on YouTube. Ooh, a holiday would be so lovely, Carrie. Everybody needs a holiday, whether you're stressed or not. Commercial. Oh, do I have the commercial? I should have the commercial on this one. Commercial. Here we go. And there you go. That's the commercial. that's our light the cigarette commercial. Light the cigarette commercial. I think you could smoke, but you can't light it, someone told me. But in the middle of my bingo game. There you go. But unfortunately, it's windy and the cigarette keeps going out. So I have to keep lighting it. Plus, I make them myself, so sometimes they're packed too much or not enough. So you have to keep lighting it like I'm smoking weed or something. You know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Hey, yo boy, how are you, sweetheart? did you get married yet, or your wedding's coming up, isn't it? I thought it was in June, but I'm mistaken. Welcome back. Don't make coffee yet because Evie, you're next. I'm almost done with my cigarette. If anybody else wants a reading, I have Evie Gothic and you were at the dentist. That's okay. I hate the dentist. We're just reading some cards. I'm just in the middle of a cigarette break. Because, once in a while we need a cigarette break. You missed the commercial. That was about it. Because I finally got monetized. I'm trying to behave and try not to have my cigarette on the live stream, but you need some sometimes. I want to see if I can. Ah, I turned you around, but it kind of didn't do it. I wanted you to see there was a bird on the bird feeder, but you guys are far away. Now he's on the ground. He's jumping around. I don't know if you see him. You see him? There he is, jumping around. I love the bird feeder. Love it. He's coming closer. Hi, little birdie. Oh, I scared him with my voice. That was it. Alrighty. But he came to sit on the bird feeder. Okay, back we go now. Oh, you're fit. I just got Saturday. Oh, that's fabulous. How come the thing didn't turn around? That is. Come on now. You gotta turn now. On camera. Try one more time. Camera. We wanna face me now. Ah. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it did it. Okay. Okay, back. Okay. Yes, congratulations on your wedding. All right. So here we go. Um, Next is Evie. Kathy, what do you want to read for Evie? I know we don't have your favorite, but yeah, you want to try the chips? Oh, the chips are fun. Yes. Okay. Here we go, Evie. Chips for you. Chips, chips, chips. Kathy's going to pick some chips out for you. Yes! Diane, I thought you would have been the first one here. I showed even my crafts I was making before. Oh, what do we got? A lot for Evie. What do we? All right, Evie, she got a lot to tell you. What can I tell you? Here we go. You got the candle too. Maybe someone new in the community's coming because you got the candle too, like Tina. The candle, a friend who you may not know will bring a solution to a long-held worry. They will make a difference in your life. Then you got the horseshoe, number 4. A symbol of good fortune. Your luck is on the rise. Keep your eyes open and something good will spring from an unexpected place. Oh, and then you got the hand, number 17, the hand. See? The hand. Someone around you may be suffering in silence. Reach out your hand in kindness. you'll never know who will need it. Check the messages. I will right after Miss Evie's reading. The next one you got is 12, and that's the froggy. The froggy. You will receive an unexpected gift from an unexpected source. You may have other surprises for you too. Keep a clear head though, and don't accept more than you're comfortable with. And then you got number 13 too, the tree. An untended relationship is in need of care. Reach out with compassion, for although the buds may have wilted, the roots are still strong. So somebody you know who's suffering in silence, maybe just an acquaintance who really needs to hear from you. They need a friend right now. And then you have the bell, number 22, the bell. An interesting piece of news is herald. The bell may ring for a birth, a marriage, or a new job, or even a change in circumstance. Then you got the mirror, number 32, the mirror. The mirror. Take care not to be swayed by the flattery of those only interested in external attributes. You may risk looking over someone else who admires you for your true self. One of those people who always telling you awesome things about yourself, but really doesn't give a crap. And then you got the apple. An act of kindness you performed. Oh, so you got the apple too. A long time ago is remembered fondly by its recipient. Even now, you might find it bears the fruit. Interesting. Thank you, Kathy. So my sister's got a grandson being born soon. Ooh. All right, let's see what Tina sent me. Here we go. I almost put someone on timeout when I went to look at my at the oh, you see, yeah, the neighbors, yeah. Talking about that, she saw some spirits in my yard. Talking about that, I would like to. I wish I could share it somehow. Wait, I might be able to show you guys because I think I sent it to Danny, blown up. Let me see. I was out here the other night and I just felt like someone was like, at first I tried just to take a picture of the moon, and then I felt like someone was watching me taking pictures of the moon, so I just started taking random pictures. And in the neighbor's yard, where's Danny? Here we go. In the neighbor's yard, where's the one that's blown up? Oh. You're not going to be able to see it, I think, because it's too dark here. I'll have to share it on my community tab because there's no way you could see it. All right. I'll have to share it on the community tab. But unless I can make this brighter, I don't think so. But it's a nutty picture. Yeah, I'll have to send it to you guys because I don't think you could see it. It's too dark on the phone, but holy cow. I'll put it on the community page for you guys. to see. I could probably do that now. Community page, picture. And what picture it is. In the neighbor's yard. Okay, I posted it. Being married hits differently. You only be married a few days. Wait. Okay, if you go to the community page, you should be able to see what's in the neighbor's yard. And you guys let me know what you think of what was in the neighbor's yard. And I'll show you, I could show you, of course, what is there, but it's on the community page. So go check and then tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Um, yeah, it does. Been married 26 years. You've been married 26 years and does it still feel like you just been married or I've never been married. So I couldn't tell you. I'm trying to stay single. I'm not single because I'm with Danny, but we're not married. So I think that it will always feel the same way when you're not married, Like it always feels new and fresh because it's like you're dating only. I just saw the pic. Yeah, okay. So what do you think? I'll show you. If you went and looked at the thank you for the pictures, Tina, by the way. Um oh yeah, you just saw it. It's the same but with paper. Well, that's good. Yeah, spirit. So if I turn yours around, you'll see where that is in their yard. Oh, let me walk over there. I forget this thing is on. So I took it from here. So right beyond the boxes. So it was like looking out from behind, the boxes, like where, like from over there. So I have to turn this. So wait, settings, camera. I gotta get rid of this mirror thing because it's annoying the crap out of me. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, so there. Now that we don't have the mirror on because I can't stand the mirror part. So right over there is where, I took the picture and it was looking at me. And I was like, okay, thanks. We technically are even, oh, common law. Yes, that's true. I think Danny and I need 2 more years. Because we be 5 years together. Um, to be common law. I don't know. Anywho, so that's where it was, standing there that night looking at me. So I don't know. I saw the one peeking up over the fence. Yeah, I did, Tina. All right. Next, we have Gothic. Gothic, are you here? Sorry, we got into the little ghosties, but we're going. I have Gothic. Is there anyone else who wants a reading on their second, third, fourth marriage? I think it is in the heart that matters. Yeah, here in Texas, it's 6 months. 6 months? Oh hell no, Diane. I gotcha. Very good. I will circle them. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, put it on the sisters. But yeah, if you send them to me. Yes, you can have a reading, of course. What is that you're using? A pen? What? Oh, the discs? These are chips, and a fortune teller made them. She made it like she makes her own like cards like I do, and she made these, and I thought they were so cool. So I did. I was like, I need to get those when I first started divination. And I was like, because those look easy. They're double-sided. They're fun, you know. They're easy to read. So I got those like when I first started from her because she made them. And yeah, so they're called Oracle chips. So they're like little messages on. I would say almost like witches' runes, but I have to get ready for the day. Evie, much love to you. Evie, Kathy, and everyone else who's there. Much love to you. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you tomorrow. Um, because of everything that happened this week, guys, I'm very behind. I got like a quarter through tomorrow's video, so hopefully I will be able to get it done by tomorrow's live stream. um, and so for Spiritual Thursday, tomorrow we will be doing what is spirituality according to the consensus, you know, because we did all this spiritual stuff, but we didn't really go over like what is it? What's the consensus on spirituality? We did spiritual but not religious, and what I figured out was people don't kind of know what religion is. To them, it's all church, but it isn't like, you know, so because of that, I said maybe people are confused too on what actually spirituality is or what it means, what the consensus is, I should say, because spirituality is different for everybody, but there's like some, you know, main points of it. So we'll be going over what is spirituality tomorrow. So, Gothic, my love, are you still here? um all right, I'm gonna go to Diane. If Gothic, if I see her type, we'll do Gothic after, and then we have Yo Boy and the hubby. Okay, so the new hubby. Alrighty, Diane, you wanted the Lou. It's okay, we do the chips. She wanted the chips, right? And we're gonna do the chips for you. Hugs, not jugs. You want some jugs? Here's some jugs and hugs. That's it. I said hubby, didn't I? Chips. I already knew that. Lou and I knew that, Diane. Let's see. What do we got here? I'm going to throw them up. Yay! Look at that. Alrighty. So you got the first one is number 7, which is the cup. The cup. The cup and saucer. Saucer. Gosh, you could tell I'm Greek and Italian. Prepare for an unannounced visitor in your life. Their presence may be inconvenient, but you will learn a great lesson from them and emerge the better. Ooh, I think this is a spirit though. Kim, I'm sorry. I will write you down. Holy cow. I'm sorry, Kim love. I missed your little one. Um, it's a spirit, Diane. So don't yell at them right away to get out. So prepare for an unannounced visitor in your life. This is a spirit. Their presence may be inconvenient, but you will learn a great lesson from them and emerge better. Ooh. Then you got all the high numbers. You also got the bell, number 22. An interesting piece of news is herald. The bell may ring for a birth, a marriage, a new job, or just a change in circumstance. Then you got the little bunny rabbit. The bunny rabbit. The rabbit, you will soon come across a surprising new friend who will show you kindness and care. They may not stay in your life long, but you will find yourself improved. This is the same person, huh? The same spirit. Oh yeah, this spirit, maybe it's going to be like a teacher spirit that's going to come. Kim, no, I love reading for everybody. Um, like a teacher spirit, fun. And then you got the crescent moon, number 26, the crescent moon. A new prospect emerges and brings with it much excitement and joy. Beware, though, a jealous person posing as a friend may seek to spoil your fun. But I'm pretty sure that is an actual person. Yeah. Okay, so that's a person. So the crescent moon, a new prospect emerges and brings with it much joy and excitement. So, but beware, because a person, a jealous person, posing as a friend is going to seek to spoil it. Okay, so that's an actual person. And then you got the snake, number 40, the snake. An unexpected incident will reveal acquaintances' true nature. For better or worse, you should take heed of it. Yeah. So there's a nice spirit coming to teach you something, probably a teacher spirit. And then you got like a snake in the grass, like an acquaintance that's a real not nice. They're pretending they're nice, but they're not. So just beware of that, Diane. And that's all for you. Thank you, Lou. That's Diane. Okay. Is there anything particular you and your husband want, sweetie? I have the chips. I have witches' rooms. And I have 2 decks of cards that I made. So, yes. I know I read for him before, but I guess I didn't write it down. Chips. Got it. Thank you so much. You're welcome. More spirits. Yeah. Just one, but you need that one. And one lying snake. More spirits and one lying snake. Yes. Okay. It's his. Okay. Mary. Oh, Miss Mary. A lot of M spirits. Okay, Miss Mary. Okay. Mary wants chips. Let's see what we got. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. What do we got? Okay. Interesting. So you got number 1, the sun. The sun. That would be my ex, probably. Your vision may have been darkened or confused by circumstances beyond your control. Never fear, however, for something will soon happen to cast a new light on things. Let the brightness guide you. Ooh. And then you got the kettle, number 2. You got number 1 and 2. The kettle. You may soon have news you wish to share far and wide. Take care, however, for not everyone is as excited as you are by it. Don't let their bitterness spoil your joy. Ew, that might be his ex too. Not liking the marriage, maybe. Then you got the swan also. Others may belittle an accomplishment of yours. Try not to take it personally. They only see the results, but not the hard work beneath the surface. Know your own worth. Sounds like my ex. Yeah. Then you got the owl, number 30, the owl. You will be offered advice from an unexpected source. You may not wish to hear it, but wise words are not always comfortable. Interesting. Then you got the apple too, number 36. An act of kindness you performed a long time ago is remembered fondly by its recipient. Even now, you may find that it bears fruit. And then you got the book, number 39, the book. You may be hurried towards a decision you are not ready to make. Stand firm and take your time with it. A little knowledge now will save you a whole lot of trouble later. And that was your guys' reading. Hope that made sense to you. Thank you, Miss Mayor. And then we have Kim. Knowledge, yep. Because, if you rush a decision sometimes without knowing all the facts, you make the wrong decision. Sounds like my ex. Oh, he's very jealous? Yeah. That makes sense. All right, Kim is next. Kim. Did anybody see Gothic yet? No, I haven't seen her. So I'll do Gothic and Scott after everyone before we go. And I'm going to give a reading for Benny too. Yeah, he did block me on Twitter. Who cares? Nobody likes the Twitter anymore. Since that guy took it over after I announced my wedding to my husband. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's pissy. Mm-mm. Miss Kim. Okay, what? Oh, Penelope, you're here today? Okay. What would you like to read for her? Oh, cards. Okay. Okay. You're getting cards today, Kim. Which color, sweetie? Please? All right, Kim, here we go. Let's see, we got the cards. Got the cards. They're already jumping out at me. Okay, you got it. Here you go. Oh, yeah? You did a good job. I don't know how she got them all out like that. Okay, here we go for Miss Kim. The first one that jumped right out at me was the teacup of coffee cups. The teacup of coffee cups. This teacup signifies that your communication with other people will strengthen in this period. You will spend good time in both your private life and social life. You may even start to get along with a person you previously had problems with. This colorful teacup with a pretty pattern is letting you know that it's your time to shine and nothing but colorful moments are in your future. Ooh, I love that card. Then you got the Valentine's Day breakfast wild card, okay? Valentine's love is not for everyone, and it's not only for couples. It reminds you that you are special and never to look down on yourself. You are more than enough. This Valentine breakfast wants you to know it's a start of a new day. Every day is a new beginning. Treat yourself. You're worth it. Ooh, such nice ones. Then you got the Wi-Fi of social. There you are, Gothic. I'm going to read yours right after Kim. The Wi-Fi of social. Spiritual Wi-Fi is a message that just because you cannot see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Call it faith, hope, or universal acceptance. The signal will be weak at times and stronger at others. We are all connected through a universal energy. When we open ourselves up to people, our signal strengthens, but not only ours, everyone around us. Ooh. And then you got the Beach Boys of Scary Pentacles. The Beach Boys sing to you about good vibrations, specifically a woman sending those vibrations. The Eagles sing to you about their witchy woman. These women are one in the same, like a siren song luring you to potential danger and destruction. What happens when good vibes, good luck, and spirit of truth collide? You start moving away from the universe and its powers. So just keep a level head and don't let things confuse you when it comes to your spirituality. What she's trying to tell you. Then you got the Chariot, number 7, the Chariot. We're on a ghost hunt. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Don't be afraid. We have each other. If a ghost scares you, scare it back. The boos are inside of you. Focus. If you pay attention, you'll be all good. Limited thinking won't get you anywhere. Combine your mind, heart, and spirit, and you will be an unstoppable force. Now let's go get some ice cream. And then you got the French press of coffee cups. What a gorgeous reading. The French press has powerful symbolism. It represents your finances and need to plunge or press your troubles down. The French press has a multitude of uses most people are unaware of, from crafting cocktails to creating flavorful extracts. It's an unpredictable jack of all trades. That was an awesome reading. Thank you, Penelope. Holy cow. Beautiful. Only good things for you, Miss Kim. That's for me too. I just bought a coffee mug that says every day is a fresh start. Wow. That's amazing. See that? Maybe you got it to tell Kim that. Although it's a good message, we probably all need to be, um, we all need to think that way. All right, Gothic, you're next. Anything particular, or should Lilith pick? What do you like? Oh, you're picking? Oh, she's picking, so don't think about what would you like? Oh, she wants the chips too. Yeah, it's something new. We don't normally read the chips because, you know, we have all the other stuff. Sometimes we get like sidetracked with all the excitement. But sometimes just the good old fashioned, Oh, yeah, okay, you want more? Wait. Did we get them all? Mm. Wow. There's 40, but you guys who got the chips today all kind of got the same ones, which is so weird because there's 40 of them. And, they're double-sided and it's weird. Okay, so the first one you got is the kettle. The kettle. You may soon have some news you wish to share far and wide. Take care, however, for not everyone is going to be as excited as you are by it. Don't let their bitterness steal your joy. And then you got the teacup and saucer too. And that is prepare for an unannounced visitor in your life. Their presence will be inconvenient, but you will learn a great lesson from them and emerge better. And this is a person, not a spirit, a person. An actual person is going to come into your life. And then you got, the acorn. The acorn. Do not worry if your plans seem slow to develop. The acorn of your ideas will one day mature into a mighty oak tree. Woo! And then you got the hand too, number 17. The hand. Someone around you may be suffering in silence. Reach out your hand in kindness. You'll never know who might need it. And then you got the apple too, number 36. An act of kindness you've performed a long time ago is remembered fondly by its recipient. Even now, you'll find that it bears fruit. And I think everybody got this one because basically they're just trying to say keep on doing, nice things, and it will always come back to you the same way. And then you got the book, also number 39. You may be hurried towards a decision you're not ready to make. Stand firm and take your time with it. A little knowledge now will save you a lot of trouble later. Hey, Charlotte, love. And then you also got the snake in the grass. An unexpected incident will reveal an acquaintance's true nature. For better or worse, you should take heed of it. Snake in the grass. I hope that made sense to you, honey. Thank you so much, Lilith. And now, Charlotte, do you want a reading, sweetheart? Did you go to the member tab, Charlotte? I made two. I've been working it with the members' videos. I got videos all the way up to August, and I did make two for you. Moving right along. Well, I might have not. No, the second one should be up. I don't know. I was doing some today too, so trying full circle, okay, because there's 10. So, yes, but holy. Yes, a reading. Okay. Well, you're next because we are the only other ones I have are people who are not here but wanted a reading. So I said that I'd read to them at the end. So look, you came the perfect time. That makes sense. I'm getting a home assessment on Monday. Coffee! Coffee, coffee. I finished my hot coffee, but I came prepared today because I made iced coffee because I hate when coffee gets cold if it's not ice. But you want to go too? Yes. ESP. There you go. Okay. Rosebud will be after Charlotte. Okay. Charlotte, do you have I didn't bring a lot of stuff out today. Well, I know you just came in, but one of my friends' mothers passed away this week, so I was been a little out of sorts. So I have two sets of cards, but they're the ones I made. I have witches runes and these lovely chips that we've been reading. So that's what I have. You want me to pick? Well, I'm gonna let your spirit guide pick as soon as I know her name. Oh, Renee. Oh, lovely. um, well, you want cards? Okay, which one, sweetheart? The blue? Oh, okay. You're gonna get cards. Renee, yes. Rema. Oh, is that how you spell her name? Oh, I heard it as Renee. I'm sorry, honey. Rema. It could be possible because you know I can only. you know, I've only been doing this 6 years, so all this I hear better than most usually. I'm usually really close, and they accept. they accept it. Rena. Rena, yes, Rena. Yeah. okay. okay. I yes, I had that. Rena. yes. Okay, we were on the same page. I was like, oh, did I get it wrong? It has an M. The birdies are just like really liking me today. What did you bring me? Did you bring me something, Birdie? Oh, he brought me a present. I think it's a paper. But wait, I'm gonna go check what the birdie brought me. Oh, interesting. Because I don't have a tree in my yard. I showed you guys around my yard a lot. He brought me like a leaf from the tree. Dropped it. the birdie. I'm like, oh, he brought me a present. oh, and he's now he's sitting on the things. Thank you for the present. Okay, the first card you got, Charlotte, is the Margarita of Stress. The Margarita of Stress. Margarita is not only a drink, it's also known as the cat's eye stone that is endowed with spiritual powers for all who wear it. It is believed to represent insight, guidance, and protection. The word margarita comes from the Greek word, comes from Greece and means pearl. This means you are being asked to tap into your inner wisdom and faith. That's a good card. Oh, yeah, go pick up the baby girl. Thanks for the pictures. That is for his nest up in the. Maybe he's going to make a nest right in my yard. Well, I do have the bird, the watering things they like. I got to get food for them, but I just can't like afford the food for them right now. The birdies. So I only have the pretty water fountains that I made for them last year. But that brings them. I left out granola the other night for the fairies, but it was all gone. Like, and it was a lot. So I'm like, The birdies ate it, the raccoons, the cat, I don't know. Fairies and everybody ate, I don't know. The next one you got was the vinyl of social. Vinyls are a symbol of nostalgia and can indicate many positive things. They mark a humble beginning, an iconic status, and an authentic end. Their sound is more like a live performance. It's a message to break free from your past, focus on your present so you don't miss any future opportunity. Ah, I guess because he left it right over here. unless unless they're gonna make it in my yard, which would be fun. But they should have it up somewhere. But you know, like I would assume then he would have left it under the chair because that would make sense to make it under the chair. The next one you got is the coffee of foodie. The coffee of foodie. Coffee beans come from a tree and symbolize our connection to the earth and humanity. Coffee is often symbolic of energy and change. It carries implications of awakening and enlightenment, stirring up feelings of self-discovery and transformation. Stir up your life a bit and see what happens. And they gave you 6, so they needed. Good night, Tina Love. So they needed to tell you. Then you got the cheat day of stress. The cheat day of stress. You want a cheat day. That cookie just looks too good. This comes to you when you are unhappy or unsatisfied with things you have achieved or even a current situation. This cheat day will bring about guilt that may stem from betraying oneself. That cookie is telling you it's a sign. The cookie is telling you to promote acceptance, forgive, and move past it. And then you got the Wi-Fi of social. The Wi-Fi of social. Hey, cute kitty, you're still here, my love? Do you want a reading, sweetheart? Spiritual Wi-Fi. Just because we cannot see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Call it fate, hope, or universal acceptance. The signal may be weaker at times and stronger at others. We are all connected through a universal energy. When we open ourselves up to people, our signal strengthens, but not only ours, everyone around us. And then you got number 8, the cat lady. The cat lady. You have a problem. It's okay. You are strong and you have a great character. That's why I hang out with you. We are both stubborn, so all we can do is triumph. The cat lady is here to tell you to go kick this problem's ass, and you will come out with more power and even better than you were before. Nice reading. That was for you, Charlotte. I hope that made sense. Thank you, Rena. Rena, okay. I don't know if I'm hearing her correctly, but Rena says you have a question, Charlotte. And is that what? Okay. She says you have a question. Sounds about right. Cool. She says you have a particular question. I think is what she's telling me. Hey, Mr. J. Yay! I know who you are now. Because you have the Mr. J back. Oh my God, there's all these little birdies in the yard. I didn't mean to talk to you. Scary. Because if you have a specific question, what does my sister want me to do with her ashes that I have? Oh, Okay. You're gonna tell me, Rena? Okay. No, I think she wants you just to keep them with you. She wants to be with you. Am I hearing that right? Oh, okay. Yeah. She wants to stay. She wants them to stay with you, so she can come to you anytime. That makes sense. So don't do, yeah, don't dump them or anything. She wants you to keep them. He brought his friend. Who brought whose friends? Thank you, sweetheart. So yeah, I hope that's the answer you want. I'll have my sister and my deceased husband kicking around. Well, there you go. You have his ashes too. Shenanigans, I say. Ah, shenanigans. Yes, that's all right. They, you must be awesome. They all want to hang out with you. Like, no, tell her to keep. I want to go hang out with her. Yes. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Ah, there's coffee and peaches inside. Okay, now we have Miss Rosebud. Miss Rosebud, one of our newest members. Um, is there anything particular you want me to read, sweetheart? Or do you want the spirit guides to pick? What would you like? Yeah. Reader's choice. Okay. Oh, another Miss Mary. Boy, lots of Miss Marys. um, Witch's Room. Okay. We're gonna read you Witch's Runes, Miss Rosebud. Okay. My sister came over and asked me who the guy was walking around upstairs. Couldn't figure it out. Then, oh shit, that's right. Fitting, I never had a rune reading. Oh, cool. So she could see them before she passed, huh? Yeah, that's why she was like, oh, she already has one. I mean, come on. What's another? What's another one? All right. See, they know you're who's a member because they always give me 6 because the member always gets extra. All right, here we go. So the first, wow, this is super interesting and maybe quite fitting for you. Okay. So you got the female rune. Yeah, she's sensitive. I'll see that. And you got the male rune. So female and male. Okay. Which means you have to pull both of those attributes together for something that's coming up. And I'm assuming this is a spiritual thing. Okay, so for the man, yeah, defending, conquering, taking action, being empowered, having confidence, strength, goals, justice, um, vitality. And the woman, you're going to bring in to the situation nurturing, healing, creativity, like Mother Earth, but also just traditional female abilities and characteristics, the home, all of that's going to be needed in this situation, which I'm assuming is whatever is going on at the crossroads that you're at right now. So the crossroads is there's a block path, opposing forces, mixed conflicts, maybe some negativity, but there's a stalemate or a pause in action. And with, is it with any of those? No. Okay. So good. And then you got romance and the rings. They're singing to me now, the birdies. Do you hear them? So beautiful. Okay, so the rings is love, passion, sexuality, a harmonious union, joy, promises kept. However, you did get the cross, and with the cross could be a little trouble in a relationship. So that was the rings, and then you got the romance. Love, relationships, deep emotional connections, harmony in all your relationships, maybe a new love or a change in your life or your love. This doesn't only mean romantic wise, it could mean a friendship. Um, it also stands for a flower of beauty. Oh, and then you got the like windy waves. The windy waves. Close family and friends, natural forces, healing, rest. It's like an even flow, even keel kind of thing, going with the flow, which is not always what you want to do. Yeah, and so that was your reading. I hope it made sense to you. Thank you, Miss Mary. Sorry, these trains are ridiculous. And this one's not the Amtrak. It's one of those 500 long ones with all the graffiti. It's the ones that take things somewhere. Take things somewhere. The cargo trains. That's what they call it. So yeah, it made so much sense. Okay, good. I'm glad. And there you go. Now, I have to do one for Scott before I leave, and I want to do one for Benny, my forever lurking best buddy. She's a member. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Hearts to you too. Hearts. Oh my God, it's still going, that chain. I don't know even if you guys could see it much. By the time I turn around the camera, it'll be gone anyway. I don't know, maybe, but it's freaking long. Okay. You see it over there? In the corner there? This long train going and going and going and going and going. Look at it. Holy cow. Mm-mm. But yeah, that's why it's so loud, guys. So I apologize. because, yeah. Actually, I should turn you the, because there's a lot of you that weren't here that didn't see the garden. All the things that are growing, but also the things that I made today. Camera, turn you around one more time. Here we go now. Let me unplug you. Oh, look at this cute gnome I made, guys. Well, the members would have seen it because I think it's on the members one already. But there's the Nomi. There's the ones I made the other day. My little fairy garden. But today, I didn't put it up yet. I think it's going to be a short, though. It's going to be a short because wasn't much to it. But I found this. I don't know. It was, let me see if I could turn on the light now. It should be pretty with the light on. Yeah. Look with the lights on. Kind of cool, right? Anywho, it was a top to one of those like lanterns, but that whole part, they must have left it outside forever and just didn't care. The glass was broken. The wood was disheveled. It was gross. So I unscrewed it off of there and just, I didn't even paint it. I really just sprayed like some spray on it so that it wouldn't rust anymore, like a sealer. And then I put this fabric on and I just like gave the hands a little bit. Unfortunately, the clock doesn't work. I tried because I think that this is broken so it can't move. Even if I put a new battery in there, I tried, but so it's pretty. It's pretty. And I just put it on for now because I don't know what I'm going to eventually put it on, but right now I just put it on a candle stand. Just because. But yeah. So that's what I was doing today, redoing that. But look, everything's growing. See all those are pumpkins, these are squash. If you guys don't have, I have a channel. I have my cooking and crafting channel, but now I have just this little gardening channel that I do. Um, so it's just mostly shorts and just stuff like planting and updates on this. I put a few of the garden crafts, but mostly it's like birds. I have a cute little video of the bird. So yeah. So that I do. It's so perfect that actually makes sense that it cannot tick because space is timeless. That is probably true story. Because maybe that's why I picked the space ones. Anyway, I want to put the glow in the dark like dots on it, real, on that face part. But I wanted it to dry more because I put the sealer on it. So, and I gotta find something to put it on that's like taller. I don't know. We'll have to see what we could do with it. If you guys have any ideas on kind of like what, I mean, I don't even know how I could build something for it to go on because I'm not good with that. And wood really is not for outside. So I don't know what I would build it with. Like, besides wood, unless I could find a long square bucket that I could cut like a hole out of and like put like a candle in. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Well, we'll have to think about it. But it has to go on something other than the candle holder. Or I might just be able to use those screw holes. Now then I won't be able to turn the lights on and off. Gotta think about it. I was gonna say I could just put one piece of wood over it and then hang it, right? Because it looked cool like that instead of it on something. The only thing is, like, if I hang it, there has to be a bottom for the light stay, right? If I screw on the bottom, I won't be able to turn on and off the light. Or get to the lights when I want to change the batteries. I don't know. It's in progress. But I did that part of it, which I really like that part. I just when I saw it in the garbage, I couldn't tell because it's dark. Because you can only put out the garbage after 8 o'clock. If it's metal, it can be a lampshade. It could. I had a long lamp. That would be good. Are you allowed to light real candles there? I'm thinking tea light candles. Big, maybe. Yeah. That. Yes. If I find one in the next time I go garbage hunting, it was really light this week, guys. I found that, which, like I said, it was so broken. The guy was probably like, "Why did this crazy lady take that?" Um, but I just I was like, "No, I like." And when I saw the top part, I'm like, "I don't care if the glass is broken." But when I took it out, because I'm like, I'll just break all the glass. But the base of it, the wood was so decrepit. So not only was the glass broken on two sides, but the wood was just, when wood is outside and it's not treated, it flakes. I'm like, ew, gross. It was just gross. Hey, Kelly! Just got back home from Chicago and I'm exhausted. Wow, did you go on vacation or was it like work or? But I hope you had a wonderful trip. Yeah, you're allowed to light real candles, but I think I'd still need a base doctor's appointment. All the way there in Chicago? Wow. That's far for a doctor's appointment. Holy crow. Do you live that far in the boonies that you can't there's no doctor closer than 19 hours? Kelly, if you want a reading, we could do that. I want a cigarette, but I lost my lighter. This happens oh, here it is. This happens sometimes. When I moved back to Minnesota, no doctor here would take over my pain meds. Ugh, Jesus Lord. I understand about these things, but if you're taking them so long and there's a medical necessity and they talk to your doctor, I don't understand why they can't just refill the prescription. Like, it makes no sense to me. Or do their own assessment or something. Oh, I don't know. So, yep, that's it. We are almost 2 hours in. We did our readings, except for I have Scott to do. He had to go early, but I said I would give him a reading so he could see it at the end. And I have one more member who isn't here who I know needs a reading, so I'm going to give her one. But other than that, I'll pass on the reading. I'm absolutely exhausted. Okay. That's all right. We don't mind you just hanging out. Um, I was telling everybody I had a week too to this week, but because when you have one of those depressing weeks, um, all I wanted to do was craft. I really just wanted to craft this week. So I have enough crafting videos to choke 10 horses. Like I'm all the way up because I put crafting every Monday, right? Right now I'm all the way up till September. I think I'm already in the first week in September with crafting videos. So I have to start cooking a little now because I think I'm only up to August with the cooking, mid-August. Gotta find something easy to bake. I want to make ice cream, no-turn ice cream. I think I'm gonna do that, like 3-ingredient ice cream or something. That sounds good. That might be the next one, guys. What do you think? The way you keep track of this is inspiring. I can't even get a week content out. I have 0 videos. Sounds yummy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And now I'm doing 3 channels thanks to Danny. So I have the cooking and crafting channel that I have to keep. Mostly I've done a lot of shorts this week for that. Shorts that I've had already. Um, just content and see if we could get some subscribers there. Um, and then I'm doing the gardening, but mostly I do only shorts on that one too right now. Um, but I'm gonna try maybe Saturday morning if I can to get to the community garden and maybe do a little video on the community garden with that old cemetery in there from the 1700s. Maybe I'll put some of that on that channel because I like that community garden. So if I could get myself up early, I will go to the community garden and then I'll put it there. So yeah, that's I'm trying to keep myself busy. I'm going to pass out. I'll be on tomorrow if it's raining. Good night, everyone. All right, good night. I'll see you tomorrow for Spiritual Thursday if you're around, Miss Kelly. Um, so yeah, so I've been like, it's hard to keep up with the videos. The only thing is, like, because I try to put a video, or if I don't put a video the day I do the live streams usually, because I have the Thursday, whatever we do Thursday, that video goes up, right? This Wednesdays I don't normally put it up. I just put a short up usually of something. So yeah, it's like every day a video on each channel. It's crazy. I'm gonna give you guys the gardening channel in case you don't have it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, because you got to see the cute little birdie short. Um, Pretty sure. There you go. That is the gardening channel. Anybody interested in seeing the progress of our little growing stuff here, and the birdies and the. I did do a video on the like I just walked around a few blocks and showed you like some people's pretty gardens around the neighborhood, like what they have in the front of the house. Considering in New York, it's very hard to have a garden. Like some people do a great job, and others are just like, I'm planting anything in the little dirt that I have and let it grow like a lunatic. Like it's funny, but most people like to put like something, which is nice, you know. Um, the the guy across, like, okay, the neighbor here. It was funny because the neighbor here is a guy, right? And when he first built this house, and I don't know what he was thinking because it's crazy expensive, right? So he knocked down the house that was there. It was a one family. It was nice though to make a two family. But instead of making it aesthetic to the neighborhood, right? He made it all white cement. And then the whole front is like lighted with this crazy light. The front part where you'd like pull your car in, he had it like heated, so if it snows, it melts. My aunt said she went in there when he was making it looking for him because he wanted to get into the backyard, because basically he can't get into the backyard unless he goes through his first floor, and he had a renter. So he wanted to get into the backyard to do something. So he asked us to open the gate. My aunt was going there to tell him she was going to open the gate, right? And she went in there, and everything is marble. Like all the bathroom, like she's like real marble. Like what was he thinking? Anyway, so his mother was living there with him at first. Now he got married, so mom left. She went back to live with the sister and the kids. But anyway, mom was, and she loved to garden, right? And he cemented the whole backyard. So she was like, "Can I do your garden?" I'm like, "You could do the front, but this in the back is mine," you know? And she was like, "Oh, okay." So she would do like the front part that was on her side. The other side she wouldn't do. Anyway, it was so funny. But yeah, because he was like, "Oh, maybe she can just climb over and do planting." I'm like, "No, what are you talking about?" Anyway, I'm like, I don't understand why he couldn't leave one little like raised bed for her to like make like one little raised bed at least so she could plant in, right? I don't know. Weirdo. Anyway, but next to him, they have like a million trees in their backyard. And I'm like, the whole entire backyard is trees, like big trees too. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know. Anyway, so that's that story. Before it gets too dark, though, I am going to do that reading for Scott. I'm sorry. Okay, what do you guys want to read for Scott? Cards, the black one. Okay, so, and then I'm going to do a reading for Benny. Um, yes. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why people do things that they do. I don't know why people do the things that they do. Okay. Do you want this one? Maybe. throw them all out here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Um, okay. This one. This one. Okay. You want this one? You want one more? Okay, which one? This one? Okay. Okay. All right, here we go for Scott. Scott, they had a lot to tell you because they wanted to give you half the deck, cut it down just a little. So the first one was The Adventure in Coffee Cups. The Adventure in Coffee Cups. The light's kind of working now. Huh. As you were going on an adventure, it unfolds. The cup takes you on a mythical journey. This cup symbolizes the spirit of adventure and embodies an enhancement of risk taking. This adventure elixir is here to tell you new things, ideas, and creativity is right on your horizon. So broaden yours, reach out, grabbing your adventure. Ooh, the next one you got is the Fool. The Fool, the 0 in Tarot. You're about to embark on a new exploration. So, adventure, exploration. So, something new is coming about. Life will throw you a lot of curveballs. Don't get hit in the face. Be ready for anything. Don't let the ocean in front of you deter you. Build a boat, swim, or ride a whale. Don't give up on seeing what's on the other side of the ocean. Only fools don't follow their dreams. Then you got the Kitty from Hell of Scary Pentacles. The kitty is here to destroy your hopes and dreams. Don't let it. You are not too small of a person to save the world. You're bigger than a kitty anyway. If you save one tree, that tree could save a forest. Cause and effect. You have the power to cause a chain reaction that could save the world from the scary kitty. Cool. Then you got the donut of foodie. The donut of foodie. Look at the cute donut. The donut symbolizes wholeness and infinity. It has no beginning or no end in its shape. It's the cycle of life in which the soul passes through different stages of existence. Circles are considered a perfect form, the idea of perfection and completeness and unity. A reminder that everything is interconnected and of the power of transformation and the importance of savoring life's moments. Mm. Then you got the spiritual rituals of Scary Pentacles. We perform rituals every day, from eating to watching your favorite person on YouTube, which is probably me. Spiritual rituals hold more meaning. They resonate with us and are important for spiritual health and our overall happiness. To engage in some on a regular basis, they allow us to step into the sacred even during our simplest rituals that we can make spiritual through intention to bring love and awareness to them. Affirmations said out loud or written down is a great way to start. Then you got the devil, number 15 in the tarot. You played with the Ouija board again when you know you shouldn't have. Well, now you have to face the demons you have summoned. Oh, you feel powerless? Well, lucky for you, even the devil makes bargains. If you dance with the devil, you may just get stuck being the queen of hell. This is to let you know that you hold the key to your own freedom, but it's up to you to unlock the door. the Empress. You have been feeling blah lately and being a bit lackadaisical. That's because Mother Nature's has been knocking at your door, but you haven't answered. Go outside and smell the flowers. And nature influences are powerful. When you absorb the energy that's around you, go roll around in the dirt, or better yet, take up mud wrestling. That would be fun. So that reading was for you, Scott. I hope it made sense to you. Thank you so much, Martin. And then that was Scott. And then we have Miss Benny Loco. What are we going to read for Miss Benny? That's a good question. Okay. Okay. Witch's runes? Mm-hmm. Okay. Benny, some witch's runes for you. Let's see what we got. Yes, you're talking my ear off. Hi, how are you? Ah, okay. Let's see. Okay. I got a lot to tell you, too. Since they're talking my ear off, I figure, yeah, they got a lot to tell you. Okay, here we go. So the first one you got is the sun. Okay. Success, pride, power, stability, progress, natural leader. Hidden things are going to be brought to light. And with the harvest, because you do have the harvest too, great wealth can, with the harvest, great wealth, and it represents a male energy, the sun, okay, in that situation. Then you got the female. So you're going to need, for the situation coming up, both some male and female attributes. So the female is Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and nature, nurturing and healing, creativity, traditional female attributes, the characteristics of a woman, basic characteristics, and the home. And then you got the harvest. Which is growth, prosperity, health, good fortune. Just it's an all around good one, the harvest. Just like, Then you got the birds. The birds. So the birds is news, communication, or even gossip. Inspiration, new beginnings, learning, maybe some traveling, and this could be traveling spiritually, a spiritual journey. And with the harvest, maybe a change in income, so maybe some money coming to you. Well, that'd be nice. And then you got the sickle. The sickle. Endings. So something's ending, a transformation, a little sudden change is going to come about, completion of something or walking away from something. a clearing, a letting go, um, maybe a bout of danger or a little bit of bad luck. Oh, and then you got the eye too. So the eye is a lifting of the veil, visions, realization, and wisdom. Magical psychic workings or spell workings for protection, things unseen, seeing beauty where no one else can. Um, so opening your eyes to something with the sun, which you did have, it's ending to things unseen. That was your reading. Oh, good night, Charlotte. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a member and coming to hang out with us. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow for Spiritual Learning Thursday between 6 and 6:30. I usually go live on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So most of the time 6, though, if Mary and I are in sync tomorrow. um I thought the chat stopped working there. Now Benny's spirit guide is telling me she needs to know something. What does she need to know, Liz? She has a question too, I guess. Is this a yes or no question? Okay, Benny, they say you have a yes or no question for me. Okay, I'm gonna think about it. They're not gonna tell me it because obviously it's personal, which is why they're telling me they're just gonna give you a yes or a no, right? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. They want you to see it. So the answer to your question, well, first show her what your yes is. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Now show them what your no answer would be. And Noah's back and forth. Okay, so Noah's back and forth. Okay, so the answer to your question that you have is a yes. So there you go. Whatever question you had in your head, Benny, that you wanted to ask, the answer is yes. So there you go. That is for you. And I hope that all made sense to you, Miss Benny. And thank you always for being a member. Hey, Miss Mary. I hope you're well. We're just talking about you. Miss Mary, I did all the readings. Do you want a reading before it gets too dark? I will do one more reading. I don't really. Hey, Christine. Well, I would have to do another reading for Miss Christine, too. If you want a reading, let me know. Hi, Pammy. Oh, we got a lot of late birds today. What was you all doing today? And I started late. I started a half hour later than I normally do, only because Miss Sherry was live, and I got so crazy doing this craft. I kind of like didn't leave myself enough time. I just got your message on Messenger. Ooh. I'm here every Wednesday between 6 and 6:30 reading divination to everybody who wants it. And we'd love you to come every week. And I hope you're well. I hope you're doing well. How's everybody doing your way, Christine? Had dog out. He's not drinking enough water. Well, yeah, because he's always out too. So he must. You gotta give him. Look for food that he could eat that has like water, in it. like different fruits. I don't know how you know. The dog that I had, she had stomach problems, so I could only give her the specialty food. So like besides some dog biscuits that I would make for my friends' dogs, I don't really know what they could have, but like if they can have some kind of fruits with the water, that will give them some extra. Getting better, really busy with the boys. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you're getting better, and being busy with the boys is always good. Um, like mandarin orange or, whatever good stuff has water in it. The doggies could eat. Um, yes. So, like I said, before it gets too dark, does either Mary, Christine, or Pammy want a reading? I didn't bring too much out with me today because, like I said, I was out of sorts. I have my cards, I have witches' runes, and chips, but I'll be happy to read them. Well, he's depressed. He hasn't played outside with kids, and now too hot. Oh, it's too hot. Yes, 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 yes. I'm back getting. Oh, no problem, Diane. Okay, so we have Mary. Mary. What kind of reading does Mary want? Pammy, was that a yes to the reading or about the doggy? Okay. Oh, we're going to do chips for Mary? Okay. Mary, you're going to get some chips today. Chips, 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 chips. Chips for Mary. Let's see what they got to tell you, Mary. Let's see. Oh, now. Let's try that again. We're not giving the whole that I know she needs to know a lot, but not that much. Can't be reading the whole. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, here, that's better. Here we go, man. What do we got? You got number 2 too. The kettle. The kettle. You soon may have news you wish to share far and wide. Take care, however, for not everyone is excited as you are by it. But don't let their bitterness spoil your joy. Then you got number 6, the ship. The ship. The waters of your journey may not always be calm, but you will make it safely to harbor. An old acquaintance may be renewed on a distant shore. Oh, you're going to come across someone you knew long time ago and they're coming back into your life. Then you got number 20, the fan. The fan. You may find yourself flirting with an idea you haven't considered before. Take care not to flirt for too long, however, as opportunities don't last forever. Then you got the bat, number 25, the bat. A warning against future temptation. Don't do something you know you shouldn't. You will be thankful you didn't in the end. Then you got the scissor, number 29, the scissor. A relationship in your life has run its course. The parting may feel swift and perhaps even hurtful at the time, but it's for the best in the long run. Yes to a reading. I got you, Penny. Then you got number 37, which is this pretty flower. The thistle. A time of great joy approaches, but only if you guard against a jealous person. They may seek to bring you down, but don't let their bitterness affect you. You are a thistle. They are a thistle, but you are a flower. So obviously, you're going to have good news coming up, and there is a person that is just hating you for it. Who cares? Screw them. Then you got the snake too. And I think almost everyone got the snake in the grass tonight. So this may be someone we know. An unpredictable an unexpected incident will reveal an acquaintance's true nature. For better or worse, you should take heed of it. That was your reading, Miss Mary, and I hope it made sense to you. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, go ahead. Peaches for everyone. Um, Mary. Okay. And Pammy. Miss Pammy. It does, thank you. Good. Yes to a reading for Pammy. Okay. Miss Pammy, do you want something particular or you want the spirit guides to pick? Maribel. Pee. Oh, no, Marley. Sorry. Yes. Which color? Blue. Okay. Yay for Pammy. Yes. Not the guy. You don't want them to pick? Do you want me to pick? I only have my cards out today. Is that okay? You want the cards? Yes. Okay. Funny enough, your spirit guide said she wants cards, and I said, "Oh, you know." And then you were like, "No, not the guides. I want cards." I was like, "Okay, they already told me that's what you want." They want what you want. Okay. So, oh, they got a lot to tell you. Now you gone darn pissed them off. Okay, here we go. Here we go now. The first card you got, number 13, is death. It's okay. Death just means the death of a situation. A situation or a relationship is about to come to an end, and thank goodness you avoided that train wreck. Let go of the old crap. That skeleton in your closet is of no use to you any longer. Fill your life with some newer fun crap. Death wants you to know with every ending lies a chance for a new beginning. Then you got the pizza of foodie. The pizza of foodie. Pizza symbolizes the desire for comfort, satisfaction, a sense of belonging. A pizza is making the right combination to make things work. You want to have options sometimes without putting a lot of effort into it. But this pizza is letting you know that in order to achieve greatness, you need to work at it. Need the dough, baby. Then you got number 19, the sun. You've been stuck in a rut. But don't dismay. Good things are heading your way. After the day, there is night. After the rain, the sun comes out. Without the rain, there would be no flowers. And without the sun, nothing. You're heading towards the sun. Oh, but they gave you a really nice reading. Then you got the like of social. The like of social. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. A deep feeling of peace, joy, and happiness that comes from knowing that we are all connected to something much bigger. This could mean you're receiving a gift or divine mantle. Oh, that's nice. This is a sign to be pleased with and give pleasure to what is right in front of you. It also means you are content in your current space. Hmm. Then you got the pie of foodie. Ooh, pizza pie and cherry pie. Yum. The pizza. Now I got pizza on my brain. The pie suggests you're working on something fulfilling, symbolizing your dedication to hard work toward your goals. This cherry pie is vibrant, red, and sweet tasting. It signifies our guilty pleasures in life. It's a gentle nudge from your subconscious telling you to take a break and indulge in something you love. Nice. Ooh, you got the sun, yeah, and the star. You're daydreaming by the starlight. That's fine, but don't miss the boat. An inspiration is on the horizon. The universe is shimmering on you. Follow the light, and your future will be bright. If the ship sails, swim after it. The stars are telling you to have faith in where you're being taken. Ooh, very nice reading. Thank you. Good, Pammy. See, you picked the right cards. It's all roses, flowers, and sunshine. Wow. All righty. Christine, what about you, sweetheart? I didn't see. Did I miss her? Like, um, I missed if she wanted one. Did that make sense to you, Pammy? Well, it was all good. It was all good. Ooh. Ooh. Unscented white outdoor tea lights. Oh, nice, Diane. I'm gonna have to look at those. Yeah. If you have time, yes. Of course I have time. Time for you guys. I just need to get a light. Oh, I bet I could just put this on right now. Hello. Need got some lights. Here we go. Do you want to pick, honey, or you want the spirit guides to pick? What would you like? No, that's not my. Oh, what's happening? Oops. Hmm. Spirits pick. Okay. Let me write down your guide's name because somehow I did not have her name. Okay. Okay. And what would you like to put, sweetheart? Oh, the card. Black. Okay. Black cards. Here we go. Of course. Okay. Here we go. Oh, she's fast. Oh, oh. Oh, I know you want that. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. One. Sorry. See the card. Why don't you have your setup like last year? Okay, so I'm going to tell you, my son and his father put up the tent last year. I'm too short to put it up, okay? And the problem is now my son's father isn't talking to me since, Danny came. And so I don't have anybody to help me put up the tent. So that's why I don't have my tent up. I did whatever I could do by myself, you know. And so we don't have the same setup, but that's okay because we're still outside, so it's all good. Okay. So the first one you got, Christine, is King of Scary Pentacles. The King of Scary Pentacles. The king is a faithful provider. He uses his ambitions and confidence to create wealth for himself and others. He is steady, patient, and trustworthy. The king has invaded your dreams and turned them into nightmares. But don't worry, you have the power of dream manifested as well. Take charge of your own life, or the scary king might imprison you. Okay, sorry, that's okay. You know how men are, freaking idiots. Queen, and then you got the Queen of Scary Pentacles. So you got the King and the Queen of Scary Pentacles. Oh, okay. You are feeling sexy today, Christine. Dress up in your devil outfit and phone a friend, but not for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question. Men and women alike, this card comes to you when you aren't exactly on your game. The Queen is here to take advantage of your vulnerability. Don't let her. Today is your sexy day. So go live well. So basically, both these basically telling you take charge of your own, like, you got this. Don't let anybody else sway you. You got it. And then you got the King of the Foodies. The King of the Foodies. You want a cheat day. That cookie just looks so good. The King of the Foodie has come to let you know that maybe you're unhappy or unsatisfied with the current situation or something you achieved. This cheat day may bring about guilt that stems from betraying oneself. That cookie you want so bad is a sign to promote acceptance, forgiveness, and just move past it. It's over and done. And if it's a current situation, you'll get past it. The spirit. This is the spirit killer of scary cups. You're on a mission, one that is necessary for your spiritual development and life's advancement. However, there's always that one witch who's like to stir up some shit. Don't let the barista who made your coffee wrong get you off task. You won't be able to go back. This is a do or die kind of mission. Don't do the latter. Have a latte instead. So basically, all of these cards are telling you, don't let someone sway you. You have your own thing. Don't let anybody piss you off enough that you stop doing something that you need to do. Then you got the Valentine's Love Potion wild card. So Valentine Love Potion of coffee cups. Did you know that there are magical properties to coffee beans? They are masculine, associated with Mars, fire, earth, and air elements, and the signs of Sagittarius and Aries. Their deities, their deity is Archangel Gabriel and helps with your root and sacral chakra. Coffee is a potion for just about everything, boosting spells, chakra boost, curses and hex removal, divination, grounding, luck, happiness, and lust. Add coffee beans to all you do. Wow. Good reading. Thank you so much, sweetheart. It was nice meeting you, Lucy. There's coffee and just stuff. There we go. Um, yeah. He can get over it. The goal is for you to be happy, is all. Can your son get him to come help do it? I mean, he lives there, so you would think he'd want. Oh, he knows my son doesn't go out. Or maybe your son's friend can. I wish my son had a friend so he'd get out of the damn house. Dang, no wonder the gods like coffee so much, as Danny says they do. Nice. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope that made sense. Let me see if I can get this light turned on over here. I don't know why, guys, but I have this light. I have a big light, but it will not. Look how pretty the garden looks though with all the so different color solar lights. I'm just like killing it with the solar lights. But I'm trying to get the big light to come on. It's a motion sensor light. And it's so freaking moody, guys, that it only comes on when it goddamn wants to. And it's never when I want it to come on. It comes on at the stupidest freaking times, which is not the times that I want it to come on. Freaking shit. Ah, see, now it came on. Why? Why? I walked past it 80 times. I told you, motion sensor. Thank you. Thank you to maybe the spirits know how to turn it on. I don't know. Maybe they did it for me. Thank you anyway. If it was you, if it was me, thanks to me for figuring out where to walk. There, that's a little better. I was like, hello. It won't stay on too long, but long enough. You know. Mind of their own, yeah. Freaking stupid light. Ay, ay. So, but I mean, it drove me crazy. The other night, it wouldn't go on at all. The first time I changed the lights, the light bulbs. Thank God I didn't throw the other one out because obviously there's nothing wrong with it. I went and I turned the light switch on and off. I go, maybe, I don't know. On, off, on, off. Okay. No. Turned off too fast. Anywho, I do have my little lights here, but you guys can't really see me. We're in the dark. But so it, and last year it stayed on longer. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it this year. It's crapping out. It's crapping out on me. Anywho. The angling of them. Well, I tried different positions, but they're in the middle of the lights. there's a motion sensor, and the red light's on to let me know the motion sensor is on. But I don't know if there's a switch somewhere that like does how much or how long or anything like that. Because I stood up on the stool and I couldn't see anything, but whatever. I want it to stay on. I want to be able to have a switch that it stays on, or I could switch it off for the motion sensor, but no. Anyway, that's how that goes. That's how that goes. I think, though, if I go over there, it looks a little brighter in my other seat. It looks a little brighter that maybe we could talk. Do you and Danny have any travel plans for the summer? No, I would have liked to go to see Danny this summer. But I have no funds to go right now. And my daughter is supposed to be getting married. Um, Supposedly, you know, I don't know what she said. September, October. She changes it every time. I think they're not really getting married, but whatever. Supposedly they're getting married. Then I would have to save my little bits of money to go to Indiana to see her wedding. So yeah. And I mean, I told Danny to come with me there if she ever gets married. But, and he's saving up because ooh, congratulations, hopefully. Yeah. Congratulations, hopefully. Yeah. So, basically, yeah, there's that. And Danny's saving up because he wants to do the strongman. He just wants to go and do it and get it done and say he did it. So he's saving up for that. And I think it's in October. So, yeah. So, I don't know. If I hit the lotto, then I'm going to go. Oh, I mean, who has wood? Does anybody have wood? Get you like a $5 light that's battery. Yes. I should. Yeah. Um, I do have all these. I mean, this one's pretty bright. Um, so I came sit over here because I thought you could see me a little better. Just a tinge better. Anyway. Then over there, and since my phone is charged, I was like, yeah, let me move a little. But, you know, if someone can knock on wood for me, because I have the stick. Wait, I have the stick. The stick. The rake that has a wood handle. Okay, knock on wood. If Grandma passes, nah, she's gonna leave me a little money. If Grandma passes, then I would be able to go see Dan. So knock on wood, she doesn't pass, But if I mean, she's gonna be, damn, July, in 2 weeks. She'll be 97. 90, is she 96 now, and she'll be 97, or she'll be 96? One of the two things. She'll be 96 or 97. Jesus. In oh no, she's gonna be 97. She's gonna be 97 in July. Is what I'm hearing. So okay, so she could go anytime. It's gonna be one of those things because she's not sick. She's just gonna like pass in her sleep. So it's not like we could say she's sick and they gave her a certain amount of time. No, she's it's just gonna be one of those things where your body's just gonna all of a sudden bloop, and that's it. So yeah, so I don't know. We can see you where you was. You're good. Yes, good. Yeah, I think it's fine here because I got this little light here. I got the little light. I got the little light. But anyway, yeah. So if that happens, then I can maybe travel, and I have to look for a new place to live. Those are the two things. Because when my grandmother passes, my crazy half aunt is gonna get this house that the I'm renting an apartment in, and yeah, she'll be raising the rent to $1 million, and then I have to put up with the bitch, and that's the last thing I want to do. So yeah, I'd probably be leaving. The only thing that would save me grief would be if she goes before my grandmother, which, she's only in her late 50s, so that probably wouldn't happen. But if she went before my grandmother, then at least, like, I guess my other aunt would get this house, and then I could stay renting it, 'cause, you know, and then I can go back and forth to Canada and back, and my son could stay here. Other than that, she'll get it, and I'll have to find like a little condo to put all my stuff in and then go back and forth. I don't know. But anyway, can you tell Christina loves her? I listen. I have had a problem with not my grandmother. My grand she's old. Just because she's old, not because I have a problem with her too much. Technically, she never did anything to me. She did something to my mother, my aunt, whatever. But she technically didn't do anything to me. So, you know, besides throw me on my stove when I was 6 and kick me out of my childhood home where I was born. But no, like not too much. Like I got over it. But my sister, I'm not talking to her. I don't think I'll talk to her again. I'm just done with her. And my aunt, I never talked to her. So, because because my grandmother kicked out my mother and my aunt when they were 13. They were a year apart. So first my mother went, then she went because she married some new guy, and he was beating them anyway. So it was good they got out of there, but she threw him out. Well, he threw him out and she let him. And then she had that half aunt. She had the kid with him. Oh, and that kid got everything. And she feels that we're not family because, you know, we don't have the same father. Anyway, my mother didn't have the same father. But because my aunt's power of attorney, she just loves my aunt now. Anywho. Hmm. So my aunt is family, but we're shit. So I go, okay, no, it's okay. I'm sure, I'm sure for your feeling the way you do, you have a reason. Was just joking. No, you. Well, well, that's right. Mary's my family. Mary and all the sisters are my family. I got all you guys anyway, so thank God. Or I'd be a lonely person if I didn't have you guys. And I have my best friend who lives around the corner. We've been friends since, we were 6 months old. Like, well, because she was born 6 months before me. So we know each other since we're 6 months old. Since I'm 6 months old. Anyway, we known each other a long time. Oh, well, I'll adopt you. Well, thank you. I was saying earlier, funny enough, for whoever wasn't here, so I had this fight with my sister, and I was saying that I said to the spirits, like, okay, because my mother and father passed now, right? And I said to the spirits, oh, for God's sakes, I said, please tell me I'm not related to her, really. I'm like, Ma, I don't, I don't call my mom like, normally.
to bother her, but I was like, Mom, tell me, we at least don't have the same father. Because I was supposedly conceived on their honeymoon. I'm like, tell me you had a quick affair before you got married and I'm somebody else's. Please tell me I'm not related fully to her because she's like, I was just so fed up, right? I was like, I should get a DNA test. I might, belong to a millionaire or something. But then I was so like, I don't want to give my DNA to the government, a third party, or anybody else because I don't know what they'll do with it. So I'm like, no, and then what if she really is related to me? Then, like, I'll have no hope left. So I'm like, no, at least now I have hope that I'm not fully related to her. Thank you. Because I was telling Danny that because Danny was like, well, yeah, you have your hopes that you're not related to her. I said, no, I do. You know why I do, guys? Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you the story of my sister's birth, okay? My mother could not afford, better not to know, right? My mother couldn't afford, like, my father was out of work, and um, so they didn't have, my mother and father both worked at the same company, right? It was a textile place. And the textile place picked up and moved to Texas. And they didn't want to move to Texas, right? So they were both out of work at the same time. And my mother was pregnant with my sister at the time. So she had just got pregnant with my sister. So she didn't go to the doctor the whole time she was pregnant with my sister because they didn't have medical insurance. They couldn't afford it. So my mother just walked into the hospital. The baby was practically hanging out. All right. She delivered they got her practically there. They got the baby out. They checked the baby. She was like, okay, I'm taking her home. I don't have money. And back then they didn't have all this stuff. So she left with the baby. Same day. My sister was born with black eyes, guys. Black. They were fully black, right? When she first came out, my mother saw her. She opened her eyes, fine. When she took her out of the hospital, the baby was sleeping. My sister slept for 2 days straight that my mother had to take her back to the hospital because she couldn't wake her up. And she said there's something wrong with the baby. The baby won't wake up. And the doctor hit my sister's feet, right? To wake her up. And my mother's like, do you think I didn't try that, you fucking idiot? There's something wrong with her. Whatever. They checked her. They couldn't find anything wrong with her. Hey, Curtis, love. Sent her back home, right? And finally, another day, and she woke up. Whatever. Then she went and shut the hell up. But anyway, so, and then when my sister was 5, okay, we were walking, and it was night, and my sister looked up and said, "Mom, I'm from that star up there." She pointed to some star, and she said, I'm gonna go back there one day." So I told Danny, born with black eyes, slept for 3 days. I go, she's either a demon or she really is an alien from that star. So I think she's not related to me. That whole big long story to get to that. But I really think she's those kind of things. So that, yeah, she's not related. She's a demon or an alien. My brother is a demon. There you go. Maybe they're from the same planet, Christine. The same star. It wasn't even a planet, it was a star. From that star. Yeah, go back there. Uh, wow, that took a while. Yes. Holy crap. Yeah. And it's funny because I don't know, a few months ago, she goes, remember when I told you I was from that star? I go, yeah, you were 5. She goes, yeah. And I was like, she still remembers that. I go, do you still think you're from that? She goes, oh, yeah. I go, yeah, okay. Good. Thank God we're probably not related. My dad caught her. That's right. Quarter from the like it's like Superman, but they just don't have superpowers. They just have annoying powers. They probably came. They really came in some kind of pod, and they just shoved them in the hospital. Take these babies, and they took our babies. I don't freaking know. Could be, or the aliens impregnated them. The aliens came, impregnated the woman. They probably could just touch them or something. Who knows? Run, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. We're not related. She's an alien. Going live tomorrow if you'd like to come. I would love it. Oh, okay. Send me the link in Messenger. I'm pretty sure, depending on what time, because Mary and I go live at 6 o'clock, and we're usually live for like an hour, hour and a half, doing Spiritual Thursday. But then after that, I usually do nothing, so I'm sure I can come by. I thought you normally did Fridays, if I'm not mistaken. um, but yeah, just send me the link on Messenger. um, oh, you talked to Drew and Sherry. Nice. Um, Thursday. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was Fridays. Last week it was Friday. I don't know. All right. Like I said, Thursday, Mary and I go live from 6 to like 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you're still on, I will jump on after that. Yes, Sherry's garden was beautiful. I now it's dark, but I made my little fairy gardens for. I can't put on the light, even the freaking flashlight, when I'm on live. But I made little fairy gardens here for the little fairies. I even left them granola the other night. Oh, I could probably turn you around. Wait. And then I can get my other phone, which has a flashlight. Because, this is what we do. We have to find flashlights. Ah, I'm here. Here. Let me get my other phone. My other phone has a flashlight. More than darn sure it has a flashlight. And maybe we can see something. Okay. See, well, first I made the little Nomi. See the little Nomi? Oh, yeah. You could see him, kind of. There's the Nomi. And there's my little, see, it says welcome, my mushroom fairy garden there. And then I got a little, like a water thing here. Look at the fairy. Oh, look, the lightning bug's sitting on her wing. Oh my God, that's so cute. And yeah. And then, and I have all the fun stuff in the plants, like the gnomes and stuff. But I also made a little hidden one down here. Ah, look, the beach. There we go. It's the beach fairies. So I put them down there. Then I have my Halloween fairy garden here. With the free hugs from death. Yeah, I got that one. And then back there, so I hid them all over the place. Back here, I put one up high so they can have it. And this is the little bunny garden with all the bunnies. Yeah, so I literally have little fairy gardens all over for them. So yes, that's that's what I was doing the other day, making making them little. What I was trying to do was glue them all. Like I glued it them, like, so they wouldn't fall apart. So I was gluing them, putting them places. My weed is looking good. I wish I could go to England. Oh, that would be nice. Danny was like, "You want to go to Scotland one day?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, if you teach me how to astral project." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I go, "No, I don't take planes. I'm going though." Why do you think I haven't went to Greece? I would love to go to Greece. How the hell would I get there? It would I if I had tons of money and a place to store all my stuff that I could just like they could just take the money out of my account, I would take boats and I'd eventually get there. It'd probably take me 40 days to get to Greece, you know. But I'd go. But no, I don't take planes. So yes, it's beautiful. And my cousins live there, so I have family there, so I can stay with somebody. Because I have my cousins there, you know. But yeah, I won't. I took a plane once. Well, I have to say twice because it was back and forth. I went to Florida. My mother begged me because it was the last vacation she was gonna take the kids on because she had the cancer. So we went. Ugh, it was so horrible. I hated it. I never got on a plane before then, and after that, sometimes people get on the plane and go, "Oh, that wasn't that bad." I was like, "This sucks." It was even worse than I thought it was, and I was like, "Never, never, never, never." I know they say never, but I know never. Danny's good. He's good. You gotta go by his channel. This like the Danny Wolf channel because he puts up all the stuff from the Grove and his walks. He's doing good. He's walking now. He's retiring his canes. Like unbelievable. He's doing fabulous. So he's doing really well. He was here earlier, but he probably fell asleep watching because I didn't see that he said goodnight. But he usually goes for his nap, so I can imagine that he fell asleep at some point. hmm So it'd have to be life or death on my kids for me to get on a plane. Yes, life or death. Even then, where's the boat? Somebody's driving. I just went on a solo investigation tonight. Not much happened. Ah, well, no news is good news, they say. Better have light activity than no or even no activity than bad activity. So, actually, guys, I put on my community page before. I don't think some of you guys were here. I put on my community page before. I was showing I was just taking pictures because the moon was so pretty the other night, and my phone has night vision technology for pictures. So I was just snapping pictures of like the moon, of the backyard, looking so pretty. I snapped a picture of the neighbor's yard, and I looked at it and I was like, that can't be. And I took another picture and it kind of looked like it was moving, but that spirit was so bam right there looking at me when I took the picture. I couldn't believe it. So I was trying to show you guys, but I realized you couldn't see it. So I'm like, I'm just going to throw it on the community page and you guys can look at it. So I'm like the neighbor's house. And you could see, yeah, what I was talking about. Um, Crazy. And you can't deny it. It wasn't like it's like you can't deny what I was like. Oh my god, I just saw it creepy, right? right? I was like, I mean, it's like, some pictures you go, well, I don't know, it could be this. No, that can't be anything but what it is, which was a spirit. I was like, holy cow. I'm like, this is the best with this night vision technology. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was like, holy cow. So, yeah, super interesting. I couldn't believe, like, I was like, okay. So, yeah, it's so cool when you catch something. Yeah, well, you know what it is? I stopped trying to convince people a long time ago. The people who believe, when they see it, it's just confirmation to them, which is why we take these pictures and show them. It's confirmation to the people that already believe and see things that they're not crazy, and that other people see these things too, and other people catch these things, and these things are real. The people who don't believe are never going to believe, which is why, or unless they have some kind of spiritual awakening all of a sudden, and then they're going to believe, right? But you're not going to make somebody believe who doesn't want to believe. So, what's the point in trying to make them believe? No point. It's like trying to make someone be religious. You can't. It's either you believe in religion or you don't. You're spiritual or you're not. You believe in the paranormal or you don't. There's not a lot of in between. That one is creepy for its bald headed looking, like he has his mouth open. It's a male too. Yep. Yep. So it was interesting. I was like, whoa. Um, oh, good night, Kim. I just spilled a whole glass of ice water on me and the bed. Much love to you. I hope you get that cleaned up. Get the blow dryer, baby, and blow dry that. Much love to you, honey. There was a place called Lover's Lane up from our house. I will go there again this week. I filmed a figure walking. It looked like it was from the third dimension. Ooh, cool. Um, yeah, so it's kind of it's crazy. But like I said, I mean, I know they talk to me, they're in my ear. I understand. Like now I understand a lot more than I did. I talk to them, I put food out for them, I ask their opinions, stuff like that. I do crossovers. I know they're there, right? But when I take a picture like that, I'm like, I'm not crazy. See, like, because some people, like, well, my aunt and my sister, they believe, but they think they're like, oh, you spend too much time with the dead, you spend more time with the living. And I'm like, I don't like the living, especially, some of them more so than others that I don't want to spend time with, you know. So to them, like, it's too much. To me, when I see something like that, I'm like, no, it's not too much because maybe that poor spirit needs help. So I'm doing the right thing, And I'm not crazy because now I have it. I know for myself I'm not crazy because sometimes, I think I hear something and I'm like, damn, am I crazy? Maybe I am just crazy. But then I see that and I go, no, I'm not crazy. See, it's right there. You know? Because I was taking pictures of the moon, which was on this side. what made me decide to spin around and take that picture and catch that? Because the picture I took after that didn't have it, there anyway. It kind of looked like it was moving, probably because it was like, shit, it caught me. She caught me. um, but so it was just like missed the next picture. So, like, you know, it makes you say, okay, now if I took the next picture and it was still there, just exactly like that, I would have been like, what is that? Like, but yeah, so it just makes me realize. Oh, okay. Going through the EVPs. Yeah, I know how that goes. I had to cut, like, I remember when I first started, I would do hour like of EVP walking around, and then I realized it would take me a week to edit all those EVPs to listen to, and I said, no, you got to cut this down 10 minutes. EVPs no more. Um, yeah, because otherwise, forget it. So I gotcha. Enjoy. Have a good night, Curtis. Yeah, and like I said, send me the link and the time, and then I can, when I finish my live stream, if you're still on or coming on, then I will come on. Good night, Curtis. Yeah, so yeah, just confirmation for our own selves. Because I stopped trying to make people believe a long time ago. When I first started, it was like that. And then you get all the people who like criticize everything. And it would like put you, like, it would get you like, not depressed, but it would get you like, it would tear your hopes down. Like, oh, I thought I had this great evidence and these people are. So then I had to start looking at it at a different way. Like, no, this evidence is for you to know what you're doing is right, not for them to start believing, you know? And now that I look at it that way, I don't give a crap, Um, so yeah. Good night, ghosts. Yeah. Oh, she's saying good night to Curtis. When she said good night, ghost, I was like, you're saying good night to the ghost? Is he here still? Yeah. And actually, since I stopped trying to convince people, um, besides the fact that I kind of miss the investigations because I like meeting new spirits, but then again, I do the crossovers, so new people come and I meet them if they want to talk. If not, we just do crossovers, which is why they've been talking in my ear because they're like, "Hello, it's 9:50. You're usually not on this long. Are we gonna do a crossover? I am gonna do a crossover. We're gonna eat something, and then we're gonna do a crossover because I'll be hungry, and I'm sure you guys will be hungry, and I'm sure you guys finished all those peaches. So yeah, is that cool? My ears are going nutty. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll eat something and we'll do a crossover. Because I ate only one time. Well, we had pasta. Pasta, that's what I ate for like dinner, but I only ate once today. So I probably should eat something else. It's, I think they want mashed potatoes, to tell you the truth. I think I heard smashed potatoes. That must be the little one. Make mashed potato. Maybe. We might be having mashed potatoes. Well, On that note, since there's only 4 of you left, I probably should go make smashed potatoes and do a crossover. So, when you said community page, that pic of the neighbors, is that Facebook? I haven't seen it. No, it's on my community page on YouTube. If you go to my channel in the front, yeah. Um, yeah, if you go to my channel and like you scroll across, there's that community tab next to the playlist, and you hit the community tab, and then there's the picture. Oh, now you could see it. Yeah, you see him? That's a community tab on on here on YouTube. I put it so the people on YouTube could see it. For all the people who don't have me on Facebook, but yeah, but that's him looking at us. Oh yeah. So you could see it. Yeah, I don't normally post things on you on Facebook, like unless it's like someone else's page that I'm putting like a video, or on Messenger, like, because mostly on my Facebook it's like family and stuff, and I kind of, I mean, they know I'm into the paranormal, but kind of don't post too much stuff to get them scared of me. As my father's side of the family, the Sicilian side, so I don't know. I'm like my half sister, my half brother, so yeah. So I try not to scare anybody too much. So most of that stuff goes here on YouTube because my family doesn't follow me on YouTube. You know, that's why I could talk about them. No. I could talk about them because they don't follow me. Hmm. Right. Like I've asked my daughter like 100 times, hey, by the way, can you, when I was trying to get monetized, can you like let my videos run or whatever? She's like, yeah, yeah. Like, do me the favor. My son, who part of the channel, especially in the beginning, he was really like super into it. Um, I'm like, hey, can you watch some video? He's like, you want me to watch myself? I'm like, I don't know. You don't have to technically watch it. Put the phone on with no sound, like just put down the volume, put the phone on, let a playlist run, go to fucking sleep. Play your game with the headphones. You won't hear it, right? You're gonna get a call tomorrow now. I was what? No. There's only 4 of you. I know who it is. The spirits would tell me to shut the hell up. You know who's watching? No. Or maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they're like, yeah, you don't need. That's all right. Did you see it, Diane? Big now? Did you see that the neighbor's ghost? It's not even this neighbor's ghost because Addison, well, he's an older gentleman. Like he looks like an older gentleman. It was the neighbor next to it with all the trees because it was peeking out from the neighbor's house, but it was like not in this yard, the next one. So weird. I don't. But yeah, so oh my God, I see it as full body lady with blonde ponytail, a little older jeans. Wow. And I thought it was a I just knew that I thought they didn't have any hair and I'm like, ooh, it's like it's definitely full bodied. Um I didn't notice any I thought it was just like a light though. Like I didn't notice any clothing, just like a stalk spirit. Do you know what I mean? Like just a stalk energy. So I didn't even know if it was a human energy because I thought it was just to me it was just like when I saw it, it was just like a stalk energy, like maybe even a divine, just like literally stalk energy. Um, that's how I felt anyway. But you know, I can see her belt with silver on it. Wow. Now, it still could be a divine being, even with clothes. I wonder. I'll have to go back and look at it like super close. But like when I took it, the first thing I said, "Whoa," you know. I saw a Jason mask. Scary. Sure, there'll be a divine being, of course. Yeah, because even angels, sometimes even when they draw themselves on the ghost seer to like let me know like they're some kind of divine, like some kind of angel, because there's angel guides and there's angel guardian angels. There's the cupids and archangels and all this. So when they're like want to show me that they're part of the divine, they're dressed like kind of normal. Usually it's women because they know how I feel. So usually the woman divine come and like sometimes and they're so pretty. They're always wearing dresses, but they could have belts on it or whatever. But they're usually wearing dresses and they'll show themselves like with a harp or something like, you know, and they have pretty colored hair, which I thought they would have like blonde hair or white hair. But like this one had like a purpley blue hair, and I was like, "Wow, I love your hair." Like I was like, "Cool," like But I guess they could look like whatever they want. But I've seen spirits change in pictures sometimes, like morph or some other spirits step in. Oh, that's true too, Diane. You're right. And they also just show different people what they want that person to see in the moment because it's, the message they're trying to get across to that person. So I've seen that happen too. Like I've even in EVPs that play the EVP. It's one little EVP. 7 people will hear something totally different. It's not that they're wrong. It's what the spirit wanted that person to hear. You know what the message they were trying to give that person. They weren't trying to give one message to everyone. It's different messages for different people. So, um, yeah, or sometimes within one EVP, like I hear at a different frequency than Danny. So sometimes I'm like, Danny, this person's driving me crazy. They're trying to talk to me, but I just can't understand them. And I'm like, can you tell them the frequency I'm on? He knows. And he goes, okay, talk. He goes, okay, take it down 2 frequencies. So, okay, say a little less. It's like, okay, now talk to her. Now she'll understand you. Like I I'm on this low range frequency, like Danny's on a high frequency. Um, so everybody hears different. So if within that one EVP there's layers and there's different EVPs, I'm going to hear on this frequency, and Danny will hear on this frequency. So whoever was talking down here, I'll hear. Whoever was talking up here, Danny will hear. So we'll hear two different things totally, and that's just how they work. Yeah, that's true with EVPs. It is. And the frequencies, like I said, the way people hear. So if they're trying to get a message across to you and they know your frequency, you're going to hear something totally different than I'm going to hear. If they want to show me something in my mind's eye, they show me maybe something I'm comfortable with, maybe something, who knows, but they might show you something totally different, because they're like, oh, she's comfortable with this and she's comfortable with that, so I'm going to look like this, like they know I'm not high up, on angels because of the experience I had with the one bad one. So when they come, they're like, first of all, they usually send the lady ones because I'm more comfortable with the female ones, So they'll send the female ones because they know, like, hey, can you ask this one for help? But I don't want to scare her to death, or I don't want her to kick me out. So, like, they'll send the female angels, which I haven't had a problem with them yet. So it's fine, So they'll send the females and they'll be kind of like, hey, can I? And they'll show me this pretty, like, real picture, like I said, with harp and like a pretty dress and whatever, because that's what I need to see in order to be comfortable, and be like, oh, okay, you need help. Sure. What do you need or whatever? Um, and then it's fine, like, like, but because Diane maybe is totally fine with male angels, they'll just, send the male angels to you. So, um, you know, who knows? Maybe some of those angels are really males, but they show me as a female, so that I don't know that because I don't know, because I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So they could show me anything, you know, they want to show. It's kind of a little freaky too, right? you know, when you think about it, in all honesty, it might be a little freaky. Who knows? Because they could show you anything, you know. Um, yeah. So that's what we have going on. Anyway, guys, we've been here 3.5 hours. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me yap already. We went from 5 people to 4 to 3 to 7. Hi, everyone. Thank you to all the lurkers and the people hanging out still, but I think we're going to call it a night because we have been here 3.5 hours. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow with Mary for Spiritual Thursday. We're going to go over what is spirituality. Thank you, Diane. What is spirituality? Exactly the consensus of what spirituality is. Um, and what I did was look up reputable consensus. I didn't look at, like, Joe Schmo down the block. Doctors, psychologists, stuff like that, the consensus of what they think spirituality actually is. So it should be interesting. I'm halfway done with it. I usually am way done by now, but behind this week. So yeah, welcome, blessings. I told you Danny fell asleep and now he's awake. Hi, love. I'll talk to you after this. I'll put on the what do you call it? The end. The end. the end so you guys can laugh a little bit. The closer is super funny. So I'll put that on so you guys can laugh, and then I will see you tomorrow.
Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.